Hello. It's 2:18 on Wednesday morning. Just leaving the truck stop there, and heading south. Heading south to get onto the docks, to turn around to go up to Droitwich. So I'll be going up the A34, M4, A419 across the Cirencester way, pick up the M5, up the M5 a few junctions, come off, and it's yeah, couple of junctions up the road, and then come off and a couple of miles down the road. Easy, it looks easy to get in and out of. I think I've been there before though. Still coughing, obviously. My chest still feels tight, no change. Fucking hell, you know. Sky's looking a bit moody though. Good night's sleep. I woke up at midnight. For a pee. Usual, exactly the same as last night, or the night before. Woke up, couldn't get back to sleep straight away, but did manage it, and then I was in a deep sleep when the alarm went off, and I didn't even know which way was up. Oh, I hate it when that happens. See these cheapskates here, they park here. Well, it's not, it's just their companies are cheapskates, they won't pay for their parking. You know, in this day and age, you know, I wouldn't be keen on working for a company that wouldn't pay for my parking. If they don't think that much of me, that they'll pay for the parking, then, you know, fuck them. They'd have to be paying me a good wage for me to dip my hand in the pocket and pay for my own parking. You know, I pay for, you know, at some of these places that I go into, we pay, unless it's on Snap account. But the last couple of nights, Newbury, I had to pay for. Last night, I paid for.
Enter the roundabout, take the third exit.
I don't mind doing that. I'll get it back next week. You know, that doesn't bother me, and they always do. You know, they're good payers. I'll not pay back the receipt. You know, I put a receipt in, and they pay me back straight away. Not an issue. I think in the last 2.5 years, I've only ever had one query where they missed a receipt, and then they wanted to know if I wanted it paid that day or not, and they were really apologetic. Not sure how it had happened. You know,
enter the roundabout, take the first exit.
Our lot are pretty good. So I've got no complaints there. But if you've got a, you know, and it's not, you know, it's not being like free and easy with the money, or penny pinching, being tight. It's just being sensible. You know, you've got to look after your drivers. And parking is one of the biggest issues in my book. Other people might be, you know, for those that like wearing fucking high heels and skirts. I'm talking about the V8 Scania drivers, not the women. Talking, should have signalled there. My bad. Signal now. And I should have. Yeah, you know, where all the bling is the requirement for the truck. Well, that's it. If you've got, you know, you've got different requirements, well, I should say special requirements, and that's fair enough. You know, if you want to wear frilly knickers in your cab, you crack on. I'd rather have me parking paid, to be honest with you. I was watching some American guy, and he's got his truck all blinged out, and it, you know, I think it's a Peterbilt 379 flat top. If you had to draw a picture of an American truck, that's what you draw. It's the iconic look, you know. Just looks like a proper American truck. But he was complaining, you know, and it's got all the chrome this, chrome that, lights everywhere, all sorts of bells and whistles, everything chromed up, steps, bumper, bollock, wheels, everything. You know, nice paint. No night heater, fuck's sake.
Keep right.
Didn't expect that. So he's fucking freezing at night. It's like he fucking. That's one of my first requirements. Make sure the fucking night heater's working. Anything else you can live with. Oh, I don't know. Crazy. Anyway, it's dark. I've waffled enough. I've got a lot of miles to do. 201 to be precise. And I'm slowing down for no reason then. So I've got to get the foot down. I've got to be on the docks for 7 o'clock. And the clock is ticking. As long as there's no road closures, we'll be in business. Speak to you all later. Hello. Wednesday, 9:21. Heading out of Totton towards the motorway. Got on the docks for just after 7. Booking reference was wrong. Had to go round again. Lost about half an hour. Was on the docks for a couple of hours. Nearly 2 hours. Went back. Christ, that's tight. Went and refueled. Oh, that's handy. Went and refueled. Just noticed that road's closed there on the left. Getting into Elder Point. Yeah. So I refueled, got a full tank of fuel now. And I'm heading to Droitwich. Gonna have to take a break somewhere. So it'll be just a little bit too tight.
Red light camera.
No, it's not a red light camera.
Keep left. Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
All clear.
Take the second exit.
Speed on.
Towards M27 to the Midlands.
So 271 leads me onto the 27, which will lead me onto the M3, which will lead me onto the A34, which will lead me onto the M4, and then the 419. I don't know if it's the 417 or wherever it is, but wherever it is, you just stay on the same road. Takes you out to the M5, up a couple of junctions, jobs are good. Droitwich, well, there or thereabouts. And by the time I've done that, I'll be looking for somewhere to park. I've done the bulk of my day. I mean, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've done over 7 hours of graphs already, and it's only 9:30. Well, it's not even 9:30. Still want to be a trucker? This road's horrible, isn't it? Bloody concrete roads. Who invented these? Whoever it was didn't have to bloody drive on them very often. So I'll put you on in a little bit. Oh, but let's just get round the roundabout here, in case there's a bit of fuckwittery. When you start work at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's no wonder you're yawning, is it really? I had two trucks today nearly run me off the road.
Enter the roundabout, take the third exit.
To the point where I actually had to get on the horn. That was as I was coming down this morning on the motorway. It was dark,
Take the
dry
third
conditions,
exit towards M3 to the Midlands.
and they're sort of going past me, and they're 2/3 of the way along, and then they just start wandering around the road, and I had to move over on both occasions. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording. I wish I was, but yeah, I had to move over, otherwise they'd have hit. So I had to go off of my lane and into the hard shoulder on one occasion, and then onto the side of the edge of the road. So it was a road a bit like this here. Just pretend this was like a normal road. I had to go into over the white line here. It was only that distance away from the crash barrier, so I didn't have a lot of room. And both of them bastards come across on me. And then they tried to do all the blinky blinkies. Oh yeah, sorry fella. No, you wanker. They got a good toot of the horn, and plenty of flashing of the lights. They knew I wasn't happy, all right. I reckon we'll get past this brick and block man just before he starts to put the boot down. The other side, he's got his steps down at the back. See the steps down. If you sort of see the steps bottom right, that's something we don't have on our trailers, because we're not supposed to go in the back, like I said in the last video or the video before. I don't know, one or the other. Go on, girl. On you go. Flash me back in, good man. So that's about it now. Should be an easy run up. I might put you on as I go down Birdlip. Yeah, I'll probably do that. It'll always be a bit interesting. other than that, motorway all the way. I'll speak to you later on. Hello. I'm on the M4, westbound. Time 10:20. I'm going to stop for a half-hour break at Membry. Just heard on the radio that Jeffro died. Jeffro, for those that you are unaware, is a Cornish comedian. Personally, he wasn't everybody's cup of tea. Personally, I quite liked the bloke. I thought he was quite funny. Never got to see him live. I always wanted to, but never got to see him live. And yeah, 73, died of COVID-related illnesses. 73, shit. You know, 73. He came out with some. This is probably about over 20 years ago now. Late 90s, and I was working with my mate Simon, and we were running all over the country. He was in one vehicle and I was in another, and driving. When I had a proper job and I wore a suit, and we were charging around all over the countryside like lunatics. We'd very often. Simon was a huge, my mate Si. He was a huge Jeffro fan, and he'd get tapes, because this is the days before CDs. Well, CDs were around, but most cars still had tape recorders, tape players. And he'd get the new tape of Jeffro that he'd just released, and he'd put it on. And we had mobile phones, in-car mobile phones, and I'd be going, let's for argument's sake, I'd be going out the M6 and he'd be coming down the M1. I'd be talking on the phone and he'd go, I've got a new Jeffro tape. Do you want to listen to it? So yeah, go on then, put it on then. So I'd listen to it via the phone. But that was all right until we had the phone bills come in. Back in the 90s, you remember they were pretty steep, weren't they? So anyway, me and him got called into the office, and our boss wanted to know why our phone bill was over 400 quid for the month. So I'd buy the next tape, and my turn, I'd buy another tape, and I'd play it back to him when he was on another day. Oh my word. Yeah, we both had bills for about 400 quid. So we called in the office, and he wanted some explaining to do. Obviously, we couldn't tell him that we'd been listening to Jeffro, but yeah, cheers Jeffro for that. Thankfully, they just paid it, because in those days, companies just did. Well, our company did anyway. But I mean, that would never happen today, because you wouldn't get a 400 quid bill unless you're phoning out of Mongolia, because they're capped and you get unlimited, don't you? Well, I know mine is, but yeah, that's my story about Jeffro. Well, man went to see him live. Yeah, he really liked Jeffro, my dad. 73. Cool. Anyway, just about to come into Membry. We ain't got too far to go. We should get up there. I reckon we'll be there for about 12:30, which isn't too bad considering we're booked in for 10. But I think they were told it was going to be more like 12:30. So yeah, I reckon I'll be up there for there or thereabouts, give or take. Well, what can you do? I can only do what I can do. So a bit overcast today. Traffic's been all right. Oh, excuse me. So we're coming up to the turning for Hungerford and Wantage. Hungerford to the left, Wantage to the right. I don't know where I get tonight on the way back. I don't know how far I get at all, really. Yeah, I don't know. When I get up there, I'll have to have a look around to see what's see where the nearest place to park up is. I've still got 2 meals left. I've got this. I was supposed to have my chicken lattice cheesy thing last night. I couldn't be asked to cook it, so I had my homemade chilli. So I've got that and a Chinese meal, Chinese chow mein or something. So we'll have one or the other tonight, depending on where I park. Come on, services. I need a mooter. I'm debating whether to do another pint of coffee. I don't really want to. I've already done 2. Drunk 2 pints already, but I'm on me. Oh no, there's about half one here. So we're going to be cutting across country in a minute. I haven't been up this side. I haven't been over to the left for a while. I've just seem to have been running either up around the M25, up the M3 and M25, or up the M1. But we're going up to the left-hand side of the country today. Bit of a change. Sure what the date is today off the top of my head, but not long now until the shortest day, shortest night, shortest day, longest night, and then, all psychological of course, it starts to get a little bit lighter, only by a minute, you know, but those minutes start to add up. And that to me, for someone who suffers a little bit with the dark mornings, just makes life a little bit more easier. Because, you know, as a truck driver doing the job I'm doing, we're always on the road early hours. And like this morning, if I'd have started, if middle of summer, if I'd have started work at 2 o'clock, yeah, it would have been dark at 2. But as long as it was a clear sky, by about 3 o'clock I'd have started to see glimpses of sun, you know, the sunrise, just getting a little bit lighter. And by 4 o'clock it would have been getting light, and by 4:30 it would have been light, which makes driving at that time of the morning so much more easier. So here we are, coming out of Membry. To the right, if you look now, I don't know whether you can, you'll see the mast at Membry. I don't know whether I'll pick it up or not. About a mile to go. I'd have a look, see a little bit of palaver, of parking palaver as I go in here. I'll try and make sure you don't get blocked in. You can always get parked, well, you can generally always get parked in here. It's just making sure you don't, like I say, it's just making sure you don't get blocked in. No Greg's here, I could have done with a bacon and sausage roll. But just after these services I come off at the next junction, so this is it, shit or bust. So we're just going to go flying in here now. Afterburners on. Ugh. It's a bit bumpy. Stay there. That's the one. Let's have a look, see what we got.
Calculating.
I'm going down here a bit. I reckon I can get right down the front. I think. We're on the end here anyway. Going to be here for half an hour. So I just reversed myself back so I'm lined up with him. That'll do me. Right, speak to you all later. Right, hello. Quick break. Speed on. There's trucks parked all over the place. Mind you, he's refueling. Bit bumpy through here. They filled some of the holes in, thankfully. Cool, burn it. Right, we're coming off at the next junction. Dickhead in that Range Rover, Land Rover, whatever he is. Here we go.
Turn left.
Let me out, yeah, let me out. Both of them boys let me out. I'm coming off at the next junction. God. I'm going to be getting on with it for a bit. I might put you on as I come down Birdlip. Nothing much to see along here, just motorway. Speak to you in a bit. Hello. I'm going to put you on here just so you can, I haven't been round this roundabout for a bit, and let's see if they finished it or not. You never know, they might have.
Exit the highway towards A419 towards Marlborough.
Let's have a little looky-see. Got numerous lanes here. What's going on here now? .419, 419. I can still be in this lane, I think. Find out. See if they've changed the lanes. They've made them narrow though, haven't they? Look.
Enter the roundabout. Take the third exit.
Can only just get through it. No, they have changed the lanes. Look.
Take the third exit.
Stay in that lane. You end up being in that.
Towards Cirencester.
See, that's wrong. Lanes are wrong. Halfway round, they changed the lane, so you need to be in that middle lane as you come down there now. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's going to catch a few people out. Call me out. You go around there, it says 419, and there's the 3 lanes, and then all of a sudden that lane goes straight to the M4. The one that said previously said 419. Unbelievable. You can't win, can you? So there's a few more bits of roadworks up here, but just stay with me. Just go around the outskirts of Swindon. Road's bumpy. There's some good views a little further along this road. If they've changed the signposts to Honda, considering the Honda factory is no longer a Honda factory. I don't know whether they've closed completely, but they certainly don't produce any cars there anymore, I don't think. Cycling centre up here, we sometimes I've been to a few times now. Haven't been in there for a while either. It's funny, you go places, you can be in there sort of every other week, you can be in there every week or every other week, or and then you don't go there for months. You do that for 2 or 3 weeks or a month. You're in there every week or every couple of weeks. You're in there for 6 to 8 weeks constant, and then nothing. odd mile to the M5. That's where we're heading. Still haven't finished that roundabout yet though. That's been ongoing for months now. And they're making a bit of a meal out of it. They seem to be going for ages. That's everything gone on the floor now. If I can reach you. I can't, so I'm going to turn you off. Hello. That load does not look good, does it? It doesn't even look like the strap's done up on it. Let's get by him and get out of his way. You get a bit of a view here. Better when it's not so misty murky. A bit cloudy today, low cloud. Don't know how long the phone is going to stay in the cradle for. She's trying to run away. Quite like this road. He feels like he's gonna. Let's try that. Stay there. I don't think the mount is designed to have my phone case on it. Makes it a bit thick. Blue lights coming the other way. There we go. That garage on the right is finally open now. I've never needed to stop in there. And there's no parking for trucks anyway, so same as that one on the left, no parking for trucks. Stop and get some diesel and that's your lot. Anyway, I'll put you on when I'm a bit further along down the road. I mean, I'd like to let it run all the way through here because it's, like I say, it's a nice run, but someone's hit the wall there. I don't want to bore you to death. Oh yeah, Fairford. Right, I'm gonna go back to my strawberries. much happening along here now. Cruising speed of 52.2, maxed out. We've got a 40-foot box on. It's coming in at just under 10 tonne. So scooting along. ETA 12:35 it says there. I'll be there before 1 o'clock. I think I've been to this place before. Looks familiar. Concrete road. I'll speak to you in a bit. Hello. Just thought I'd put you on for a bit now. We're still on the A. Well, I don't know whether it's the 419 or the 417, but it's cutting across from Swindon to the M5. Road works. Yeah, I do like this road. It's nice countryside around. Big old farmhouses around here as well. Two strawberries left, in case you were wondering. Sounds healthy, doesn't it? Sounds like I'm sort of like making an effort. Considering I had a packet of Jaffa cakes for breakfast. It still doesn't really address the balance, does it? I've got to start eating a bit more healthier. Stop eating shit.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
But for a couple of weeks just before Christmas, that's going to be hard work. Oh, he's dropped his iPad. Oh, that wasn't good. I think someone's run over it though. I wonder what he was doing in the road. All sorts of fuckery going on behind me though. Golden Heart Inn. Bit of traffic. Nearly up as high as we're going to be up here. Top of Birdlip Hill. quite mild today, 11 degrees at the moment. I'm in my shorts, t-shirt, loving it. A few days back I thought, oh, it's a bit nippy, I'll put I'll put some trousers on. Oh, I didn't last, even like, I lasted about 2 or 3 hours. I had to take them off, put my shorts back on. I was getting too hot. I've never been to the viewpoint, it's down there. Must go one day, but I'm not driving a truck. Trouble don't come up here very often in the car. Must do it though. I reckon it's pretty good over there. Right, now we're going down, this is the top of Birdlip Hill here. Got the afterburners on, stage 3. There's 3 stages. As we come down to this roundabout, as I always say, there's 2 lanes, but I've got to take both of them up. Otherwise we can't get round. Yeah, Balloon Pub. Both lanes fully taken.
Enter the roundabout. Take the
As you'll
first
see,
exit.
it all gets a bit tight. See, that's foreign driver taking full advantage of the cabotage rules of being able to pull for as long as you want while you're over here, pulling an Amazon trailer. Geez, he's smoking a bit. He found that hard work going up the hill. No, I don't have a problem with them doing it. I don't have a problem with foreign drivers. But I can't do that, or the boys that go abroad can't do what he's doing in Europe. But they can do it in this country. Well, that one out. Keep an eye on the speed. You don't want to be picking up too much as you go down here. We're freewheeling. Afterburners back on now. Back off. And away we go. Speed on. Ears popped. I I don't know what the elevation difference is going down there. I guess the what you see doesn't do it justice of how steep it actually is. So I'll get onto the M5 and then I'll shut you off because it's well, it's the M5. So I'm hoping for a quick tip. Can't remember. I don't think it took that long last time I was here, but it might be wrong. I honestly can't remember. I should start writing them down, then I can refer back to them then. But yeah, saying that, I can go. I've been to places before where I've been in and it's taken like an hour, and then been in before, been in the next time it's taken 4 hours. So that's no guide really. Ambulance. So we just stay in this lane now. Left hand lane goes southbound. We're going out junction 5. So we've got a bit of a corkscrew on this junction. You just go completely round in a circle.
Exit left.
Start bringing the speed down. Get caught out otherwise. Well, there we go. Got a crusher up ahead. And here we go, speed on, speed on. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit, probably after I come out of this place and I know more or less where I'm going to be stopping for the night. So I'll speak to you all a little later. Hello. Right. Tipped. I was only in there an hour and a half. It's funny, I was I can't mention names. No names, no pack drill. But we were talking about somebody that we both knew. And he was a dick when I knew him. Apparently he's still a dick. It's just, some people just don't learn, do they? You know, some people just do not learn. Idiot. Bloke's an idiot. The bloke said to me, he says, I thought it was just me. I said, no. I said, it's not just you, mate. I said, all he'll do is just piss people off. He said, well, yeah, that's what he's doing. Get through it, yeah. going?
Turn right at the roundabout, taking the third exit. Take the third exit onto Kidderminster Road.
Kidderminster? I can't do a Brummie accent. So it should be down here and turn left. Maybe. Anyway, that's me getting out of here now. That is me getting out of here. I think it's the first exit off down here. Where am I going? There, left here. Some bizarre reason.
Enter the roundabout, take the third exit.
It wants to take me a different way. Where are they all going? Signal would have been good. Where's this one going? He's coming round. He's coming round. There's the Merc truck going. He's going to the left. So we're all right.
Take the third exit onto Roman Way.
You're lying.
Recalculating.
You're lying to me. Why are you doing this? Why do you think that's acceptable? This is the way I came in. So I want a bit of a mission now. I don't think it's going to happen myself, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Just when you're hoping to get your foot down, the stars align and cock you up. I've got 37 minutes. So we'll see whether I make it or not. Keep it under a 13. That looks a nice old place in there. What's it called? Impney Estate. I don't know what it is. So I'll just get you up to the M5. I'll turn you off. And then we'll see whether we get to where we're going. could stop. Or do I stop at the next services? Because there is a set of services I could stop at. Which will guarantee me, I think I'm going to have to keep it under 13. If I try to get down there, I don't think I'm going to do it. So it'll be into the next services. I can't remember what they're called. So what was the point of having 2 lanes back there? It went from 1 lane to 2 lane to 1 lane. None whatsoever.
Continue straight ahead.
Well, not really. Round to the right, innit? See, more
Take the third
bad
exit
lane
towards
marks.
M5 to the southwest.
Clearly says on the approach M5 right hand lane. No, it's not. You've got to suddenly try and get into the left hand lane. What are these services called? I want to say Strensham, but I don't know if it is. Is it? I don't know. I can't remember. Seriously, 17 miles. Well, that's where I'm going to be going into. So I shall speak to you all. Possibly not tonight or after the end of this. I might do. I'll see how it goes. If not, I'll speak to you tomorrow when I'm back on the road, which will be, unfortunately, early o'clock. Still want to be a trucker? Speed on. Hello. Strensham services, that's the one I'm stopping at. Well, just when you turn the camera off, there's all sorts of excitement goes on, and I missed a lot. I was driving down the road, like I am now, and I saw up ahead 2 unmarked police cars. They'd pulled over a white Passat. Just as I get by them, the copper gets out of the car, and as I'm going up to him, I could see it happening. He's walking up towards the car. He gets up to the car, and then white Passat fucks off. So he runs back to the car, and the white Passat is level with me, but decides to hang back and go round the back of me. Now, I wouldn't have. I'd have just accelerated away up the hard shoulder. And he drops back in behind me. So I thought, what, are they police or not? I don't know. But I'm pretty certain they weren't. He was doing a runner. Because the other 2 coppers was blasting after him, and he was, I could see when he went past me on the right hand side, I could see that he was weaving in and out of traffic, proper weaving, not just police weaving, trying to get through. Yeah, no, I didn't get any of it on camera. Always the way, innit? It's when you nearly need to have it going all the time. I was signalling a little bit early there. Confused a few people. Right. not somewhere where I generally stop. But as I'm running out of time, I haven't really got a lot of options. So, where do we go? Round to the left. Road chef.
We're calculating.
Oh God, it's looking busy already. Oh, fucking hell. It is, isn't it?
We're calculating.
Let's see what's down here.
Turn back where possible.
Wow. Let's go. I'll get around here. Is there space? Oh, no, no, no. Nearly overshot parking.
We're calculating.
Let's go here.
We're calculating.
Ah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in. Well, they don't give a fuck, do they, these boys? That'll do. Well, plenty of room to get out the front. We're in. Right, see you all later.